Right, let's have a look at the bars. So here is the heel purchase, and heel purchase means where the wall comes round, and this is the bar coming through here. And the heel purchase is the part that actually hits the ground, which is this part here. And that should be a beautiful triangular shape. And it's not, because this wall is too overgrown. It needed to be trimmed back. And also, if you look at the bar, that bar is also well overgrown all through here. That bar needs to be a nice straight bar which terminates about halfway down the frog. I'm not quite sure whether this halfway down the frog is a exact measurement, because I've been told, although you would expect the bar to terminate there halfway down, you can actually look for other signs that tell you where the bar should terminate. So other signs that people have told me, other trimmers, is that you'd see little cracks, which would be your guideline as to where the bar needs to stop. The bar is overgrown through here. And why do I say it's overgrown? Well, it's actually starting to, if you can look at the tubules in the bar through here, let me just bring this forward. I'm just going to zoom this in for you. I don't know if you can see, but there are actually tubules that run along that bar. And what's happening, it's so difficult to see on here, but what's happening is they're starting to distort and they're starting to bend at this point here. Just like the hoof wall, the tubules in the hoof wall can also distort and bend, and that's when you get your flare, when it flares out. And the same thing is happening here, where these tubules are growing down and the bar is too long and they're starting to bend. And what's happening is they're coming down and they're bending like this. And what they do is they'll bend and they'll fold over the sole. Some trim schools would say that the bars need to be kept in shape, that you must not let the bars grow over the sole. And other trimmers would say, no, you leave the bars because they're there for a reason and they're actually protecting the sole by growing over. For me, the jury is still out. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to slice this foot. I'm going to take a sagittal section through here, and then I'm going to be taking a section through here all the way down to the toe. So we will be able to look and see where this bar is aligned in the internal foot. And I think by having this particular view, it's going to give us quite a bit of information. Because normally with a sagittal section, we don't even get to see the bar. It's completely, it's completely in the wrong place. It's over here. And it's only when I have done other sections, when I've gone this way, do we start to see the bar popping in. But this is going to be quite a different way of sectioning, and I'm hoping that you're going to enjoy that different view. So these bars, it's flared out a little bit more on this side compared to this side, but I think that also reflects this flare which is going on this side. It's almost as if this is like mimicking what's going on with the flare, whereas this wasn't quite so flared and this isn't quite so flared either. I want to just draw your attention to this area through here. I'm just outlining it for you. I'm wondering if this is bar material which is migrated right down here and around the toe, the apex of the frog, all through here. And this is something that I've read about quite a lot, where bar material can migrate all round here. And then again, my question would be, for my scientific mind, is it migrated because it needs to be there? Does the sole need it? Or is it migrating and it shouldn't be there and it's a problem and it's going to cause issues? This is the part where I've just taken off slithers of what I thought was bar alongside the frog. But look how different the colour is of the tissue between here, which is quite a creamy yellowy colour, and here, which is white. this looks like different tissue to this. So my question is this sole, which I think it is, and is this bar, which I think it is.